Hi, my name's Ashley, and I am a brand new farmer. We just cleared some land this year, and we have decided instead of replanting hardwoods or anything like that, we're going to actually farm my husband's land. I'm really excited, and so I want to go with the process with y'all. And so far, there has been so we waited literally 2 years for them to clear the land, the lumber company. And then they were supposed to put everything in piles so it'd be easier to burn. Miscommunication happened, and so they left it everywhere. And to be honest, it was kind of a good thing because we really couldn't get out there and burn the piles yet. So with that covering on the land didn't dry out or anything, and it protected the soil a whole lot. So we finally got them to come out there, and it's now in four huge piles of wood. We burned the first one, and that first one literally took 2 weeks to finish. It was a blaze of glory the first 2 days, and then it just smoldered. Like all that ash and stuff just smoldered for the rest of the 2 weeks. Um, it's still going a little bit. It's not as bad. We could probably shovel up most of it in barrels now, the wood ash that we're going to use for compost and stuff. But the other three piles, excuse me, one we think we can burn. The other two are really close to the brush, and there's a creek that runs through our property, and they left the trees around the creek, so we're kind of worried about that. Solution one would be to call the fire department, hopefully, and convince them that it could be a training exercise for them to come and burn it. Or two, we can hire a wood chipper and just spend a lot of days probably wood chipping, which I kind of wouldn't mind because we really need mulch for the garden. I'm really hoping to do a regenerative no-till mulch system with the farm. It will be the first year. My main goal is just to supply two households with food. I'm one household, and then my partner is another household, my best friend Danny. So we're hoping just to kind of do that. There is between 5 to 7 acres. We need to get it surveyed to really know how much they cleared off, and it's on a slope. The first part of the land definitely goes sloping down. Thankfully, the whole land is south facing, but it goes sloping down on the first part, and there's a branch that runs through it. This is why the farm is called Fortune Branch Farm. So, um, the branch runs through it, and we're actually very close to the source, which is a nearby mountain called Pilot Mountain. So we're hoping that it's a very clean source that we can use for the garden. However, we are surrounded by cattle farmers, and that may be a problem. So we got to test the soil, test the water, all that kind of stuff. Um, this spring, I'm hoping to actually have a spring garden, and then later on sell summer start plants for the people around us. I'm hoping that when we do our summer plants, then I can just do some extras and hopefully sell those and get some money for the farm, and of course any produce that we sell. Let's see here. I am connected to at least 3 local restaurants. If you hear anything in the background, you have to forgive me. My son is playing Minecraft, and he likes to make noise and think he's a YouTuber.
No,
So,
I'm just screaming because this boat is going so fast on ice.
so I'm connected to at least 3 restaurants here. I've already talked to them as far as like what are some of their goals that they would like to see some of the farmers around here grow, things like that. I do have one CSA in my back pocket. She's always asking for stuff. I've been connected with the farmers and stuff around here, even though I haven't been growing. I do lead a Facebook group for the homesteaders and farmers in my county. And she is the local college agent that does agriculture in NC State for our state. And so, and she's located in our county and is always posting educational stuff. And then, oh, sorry, another farmer does the CSA stuff, but they're both connected because, you know, we all try to stay close knit around here. We all try to encourage each other and that kind of stuff. So I'm really, really excited to be part of this farm venture here. There is, we're putting in a commercial kitchen for farmers. The local is called the Foothills Hub. They're a food pantry, and they also farmers will donate to them and give it out to the local families. But then there's also connections not only in this county but also the larger county beside us, which is over towards Asheville, North Carolina. And they have a lot of market garden situations over there and tons of educational opportunities. We do have a farmers market here in my town, and the next town over is really growing. They are still a very small town, but they're really growing as far as, like I said, Asheville's kind of moving into that town because it's cheaper to live there, the housing and stuff. So they are getting a farmers market built currently. I'm excited about that. I haven't really looked at a lot of the other counties towards the east of me because we're in the western North Carolina. But there are some counties to the north of us that have a lot of great farmers markets and things like that already established. So I'm really excited. I think I have a lot of venues for our produce. Also, I'm hoping to venture into cut flowers, and I know that there's a vendor needed for cut flowers in our town as far as at the farmers market. So that's where we're at now. But today I was actually wanting to talk about the shop light that I just bought and installed. So, what I'm reviewing, and let me turn you around. Okay, you'll have to excuse the glare from the kitchen light, but this is what I'm reviewing. It's the Real Work Lighting. This is the 4-foot LED shop light, and it was only $25 at Roll King. I don't know how far Roll King is, but it is a franchise, kind of like a Tractor Supply for us, except Roll King does a whole lot more feed, a whole lot. They have chickens year round, they have bunnies year round. I wish they would have ducks year round because I'm more of a duck person. But this, just to show you, it is above 45K in Kelvin, and it's 6,000 lumens. All right, so some of the specs on the shop light is that it supposedly only uses 50 watts, which is not uncommon with an LED. So on the picture, you can see it doesn't have tubes. It actually has the LED strip, and there's 2 strips in it. What I like about this is you can link up to 8 of these shop lights together. Instant start, it does have like a pull chain, and you'll see that in just a little bit. On and off, pulse chain switch. And then it does have the grounded cord. So I did end up getting a warranty for it, which was only like $3 for 2 years. And it actually does come with installation instructions. What do you know? Okay, so I'm down here in my basement. This is where I plan on having the shelf for the startups, and then also I want to get more shelving and more lights, but we're on a shoestring budget right now. We did actually have a lot more money for the farm, but unfortunately, between COVID, job losses, um, just complete chaos, we have decided to be conservative and just kind of go slow on actually doing the farm. So I am just going to be doing plant starts and things like that on this shelf. I actually had a friend give me this shelf, which I am very, very thankful for. And the shop light only being $24.99 is really nice. I'm hoping to get two more, no, excuse me, three more, because as you can see, this shelf 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll have this whole shelf covered in plant starts and then just use the top for storage. So I'm going to show you this light. This is where you link them all up. So I will be doing 1, 2, 3, just on down. And but the switch is actually on this side. So while this first light is like this, I'm thinking of turning around for the just kind of like this one will be this way, the next light will be turned and then turned. So that way all the I can kind of plug them in a little bit simpler. As you can see over here, here's the pull chain, and then it does come with a string. The string is actually pretty long so that's really good. And then it comes with some really long chains, which I really like. If you have a wall setup, it does come with the screw and the little plastic, to put in the stud. But I like that these can actually go around. As you can see up top, I've put them around. And in order to lift it up and down, I can just take this off and bring it, and it'll, adjust itself for the seedlings. It's really easy to connect this. You just put the little hook. Let me see if I can take this off and show you. Being one-handed is not helpful sometimes, but you can just take the hook and go in the hole, and right there. Simple, easy peasy. So, and here's the hook and plastic things that I was talking about, the screws that it comes with, and it is a hook screw. So, but yeah, I'm hoping that this will be the start of something really awesome, and I hope you join me in the journey. Definitely like the video, subscribe if you want to follow along, and I look forward to seeing you next time in the next video. Thanks. Bye.